few days in my life working as a product manager in tech. Today is Thursday and it's currently 8 a.m. and I think I'm gonna film Thursday and Friday, so what the end of the work week looks like, and just take you along as I work from home. If you haven't seen my videos before, I am a product manager and in tech, and I'm obviously working at home. I live in Melbourne. I work for a Silicon Valley based tech company, and I do lots of various side projects and things as well. If you are on TikTok, please check out my account. It is called The Product Pub, and that is where I post super frequent videos, all to do with tech, business, startups, ideas, products, and everything kind of related to that. So what's on the agenda for today? Well, today is a very busy day. However, it's not meeting busy. It is I need to get shit done busy. So like I mentioned, it's 8 now. My first meeting is only at 2:30, and there is one particular piece of work that I want to smash out of the park before 2:30, and that is basically doing some market and research analysis for a new product that we are going to be building, or at least we're exploring building it. I'm doing that jointly with our product designer. He's already made a start on it, and I really need to dedicate some focus time to get this done. That's what my calendar looks like for the day. So I'm gonna spend like 10-15 minutes doing my usual morning stuff, which if you've watched my videos before, you know I'm obsessed with an everyday do the 1 question a day journal. Then I'm gonna do my, like, I guess my calendar diary for the day. So this is, you know, just helps me keep a track of my thoughts and what I need to do in my work, in my side projects, and just like personal life. Then I have my work to do notebook. I'm crazy, but I'm adding another notebook to my notebook collection. It's brand new at the moment, but this is going to be my new business idea notebook. So I have one where I like jot down all of the ideas I ever have, but I've got one idea at the moment that I really want to focus on and actually build and launch. And this is going to be the place where I make it happen. Because I have a lot of meeting free time today, I am gonna go to a cafe a little bit later on. I find research to be quite a creative task, and I feel like when I work in a cafe or somewhere that isn't my normal working environment, then it allows me to feel in a more creative mindset. So there's a tip for you. I highly recommend changing up your work environment. I even struggle to sit at my desk all day, and I certainly don't. I move around a lot. So yeah, try that if you are struggling. So I've completed my list. I'm just gonna go through and mark everything that is a small task that I can easily get done in like less than 2 minutes with a small asterisk. So, or I might circle it actually. So this one, the reason I did that is because if there is something that you can get done in 2 minutes or less, you should just do it now rather than keeping it on the list, keeping the mental overhead, and just having it as an outstanding task. Just get it done now. So I think it's like 11, so I'm gonna go to the cafe. I got really into actually doing some work at home, but I wanna, yeah, have a change of scenery for the next few hours.
Don't come, I'm sorry. You gotta wait here, okay? I'll be back soon.
Well, my time at the cafe was productive for what it was. However, it didn't go for nearly as long as I wanted to because I messed up my calendar and my next meeting is actually at 1:15, not 2:30. meeting? This meeting was between myself and one of my engineers and another product manager and one of their engineers, and we're basically looking at how to create a consistent way to report on our product metrics, so adoption, usage, and get that into our company's data warehouse. I mentioned before that I was doing some market research and analysis on competitor products. I wanted to talk a little bit about how I do competitor research and analysis. So I basically created a slide deck, it's behind me, and I'll decide what criteria I want to look at for each product. And I'll create a table that has all of the companies and products at the top, and it has all of the different features or criteria that I want to evaluate for them on the side. Then I will go and do a trial of that product. I will take note of how they do specific things. I will take screenshots and put them into my slide deck so you can kind of flick through them and see the flow. I will read their documentation. I will look at how they've structured their documentation, what limitations they point out. And then when you do this for like 5 or 6 or 7 different products, you start to see similar patterns and you start to see what works well in one tool versus not so well in another. That competitor research and market research in general is so extremely valuable. It's something that I believe as a product manager you should be very involved in. You can have research teams and designers do that research, but it is really important to be across that yourself as well. So while I'm eating lunch, I also filmed some TikToks, and I find this to be the easiest way to like get other stuff done during the day is when I'm having a break from work or when I'm eating lunch or something. I just do something related to a side project, like a really small task that I have. And I filmed a video recently on my TikTok where I gave some tips on how I balance working full-time and my side project. Here are 5 ways in which I manage my full-time job as a product manager in tech with my side passions and side hustles. One of my tips in that video was I always have a list of small things to do throughout the day, so when I have a little bit of downtime, I just get that thing done. And for me, posting at least 1 to 2 TikToks a day is a non-negotiable, and yeah, I've actually already posted 2 today, so I'm really happy with that. Now it's 3:30, I'm having a snack and joining another meeting now, which I shouldn't have to have too much input into. It's mostly a technical meeting, but there might be some prioritization involved. That's why I need to just have the context. And then I have a team retro, and then I think that'll wrap up at like 4:45, and then I'm gonna go for a run. Hey guys. It's now 5:38 and I just finished working for this Thursday. The afternoon was pretty busy. It was pretty much almost back-to-back meetings. So as productive as my morning was, the afternoon, I couldn't really get stuff done. I still have more market research to complete, which I'm gonna finish off tomorrow. Stay tuned for a Friday work day. Fridays at my company also are kind of like half days in that we do focus Fridays, which means Friday after 1 p.m. we can spend that time however we like. Now I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna go on a treadmill run when I get back. Happy Friday. I had a meeting at 9 that actually got cancelled, and my next one is at 9:30, so I'm just taking some time to like properly wake up, I feel like. It is the most insane day in Melbourne, even though it's like 2 degrees. So what's on for today? Well, I have a meeting at 9:30, which is a weekly catch-up that I have with another product manager in my product area. We have a lot of dependencies on each other's teams, and so we make sure we catch up regularly. Another meeting at 12:30, which is a catch-up with our group's engineering manager. He kind of oversees engineering across lots of different product teams. In between that, I'm going to be doing some more market research and doing a bit of a ad hoc Zoom with my product designer to share what our findings are from that research. And so on Friday, we do what we call Focus Fridays. So that means from 1 p.m. on Friday, we can spend that time however we like. We can choose to focus on work, on family, on puppies, on whatever we like. It's basically meeting free time that we can do anything we like with. And so I think I'll see how my research and analysis goes, and I'll probably wrap up my work around 2 or 3. I actually want to do something super cool that I'm going to probably film in a separate video, and that is I want to create a resource hub for product managers. This is all he wanted. In my remaining free time, I'm gonna do my usual 1 question a day, highly recommend, and my like daily diary to-do list thing. Done with my meetings for the day. Just really not feeling as in the zone as I was yesterday, and I think sometimes that happens to me, is when I have one really productive day, the next day is just a bit of a slump, and I think that's just the way it goes, and it's fun. All about easy lunches when I work from home. This is just literally just like a salad mix with fried rice. So I had some rice and I put an egg in it and put some like flavoring. After I eat, I'm gonna do a bit more catch up on Slack. I'm gonna make a list for next week. And then I'm gonna get into my product resources website. Little 2-hour sprint, and I'm really excited for that. Well, it ended up being quite an uneventful Friday work afternoon. I ended up wrapping up my work around 3 p.m. and since then just worked on my side project website. So that's pretty much it for these couple of working days of my life. It's now 5 p.m. on Friday and I'm gonna go to exercise. Next week I have a lot more high-level strategic things to work on. I have to put together a roadmap deck for another new product. And once you create that roadmap and vision for your future products, the next hard part is selling that to other people. And that's really what I'm in the process of doing at the moment. So